It says it's spring on the calendar, but the outdoors still has a chill in the air. Don't let that stop you from preparing your lawn for sunnier days. Here with the dirt on lawn and garden care, today's sponsor, Blain's Farm in Fleet, Urbana. We have Miranda Becker here. Miranda, it's great to have you here with us.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Absolutely. You know, now is the time to start getting your lawn ready to be perfect, and there are ways to do that starting now.
Absolutely.
Let's talk through some tips here.
Yeah, so the first thing that you want to do is you want to start with your crabgrass preventer. So we have some from Scott's here and also from the Blain's Farm and Fleet label estate. So crabgrass, you want to get at that before it starts growing because if you're too late, then you know,
you're on the other side of things.
You're on the other side of things. So you want to make sure that you get ahead of the crabgrass and other, this also helps with other weeds to prevent those as well.
So this is all for that preventative care, so you're not on your hands and knees all summer working to get all those weeds out.
Absolutely. However, you can always go with a weed and feed as well. So this is a spring and fall mix, and actually the one that I personally use. This is that you can use to apply when weeds have already started growing.
Okay.
So with these, you can read the instructions on the back of the bag, but for most weed and feeds, you want to apply them before a little bit of rain. You want to make sure that they get soaked into the soil before, and then with the rain, you want to make sure they stick.
Yeah. So the ones that are before kind of trying preventative care ones. By what time frame do we need to get those?
So for the crabgrass preventer, you want to put those in by the time the ground temperature is around 50 degrees.
Okay. So probably pretty soon.
Yes,
here.
pretty soon. You want to get going.
Yeah. All right, so we have preventative care. Then, of course, if you're a little bit, you got those weeds already there, then we have an option for that as well. What else can we do to build the perfect?
Yeah, so you can use fertilizer. So Estate here has an all-natural fertilizer. It's safe for pets, and this is for any time of the year. So it's a really good fertilizer. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more of a, 3-in-1 triple action punch, Scott's has this really good brand that offers where it kills weeds, it prevents weeds, and it fertilizes. So those are really good options as well. And again, with fertilizer, you want to put them down before a light rain or before you lightly water your lawn because the water will then help break down those nutrients so that they absorb into the soil better. But also, you want to be wary of using it before a heavy rain because you don't want it to spill off, or you want it to make sure that it gets into your yard.
Absolutely. Well, I like that this one's pet friendly too. This would be the one that I would pick, of course. And we're also talking lawnmower maintenance. Everything you need to get your lawnmower ready to go because, of course, we're hoping to have really good, beautiful green yards that are growing.
Absolutely. It's important to make sure that your blades are sharpened, the undercarriage of your lawnmower is cleaned out, you get your oil filters changed, you have the right fuel. And if you're not able to do that yourself, give us a call. We have our service center. We'll be able to help you out with that.
So we can just call the experts. If you don't know the price on that like me, I will be calling because I need some help with my lawnmower.
Yeah.
Now, let's also talk perennials.
Yeah.
The sign of spring is my favorite part. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Hostas Perennials, now is a really good time to split those up. If you see them overcrowding in your landscaping areas, now is a good time to split them up. You want to make sure, though, that when you're digging them out, that you get the whole root bulb. Because when you're transplanting those at this time, it gives them enough time for those roots to solidify before winter, before that hard frost.
Okay. All right. Well, we've covered so much here on how to get the perfect lawn. Of course, but I want to talk about what this guy is.
Sure. So this is for you to spread these out. So in the back of each of these bags, it'll tell you what setting to use depending on how large your lawn is. So this is just the hand one. We have other options as well in store. This was just the easiest one to bring along.
Of course. You have a whole huge one here. So that makes it easy to get all this in proper place in order to get that perfect yard this spring. And I know when someone walks in Farm and Fleet, they may be a little bit overwhelmed because you guys have so much good stuff.
We do.
But people can just talk to the experts and they'll guide them in the right direction to find all of these lovely things.
Absolutely. And right when you walk into our Urbana store, right when you look up, you'll see the seasonal section. It'll be right there for you.
Well, there you go. That's all you need to know. You can walk in, get everything you need in order to get that perfect lawn. We'll connect you with all you need to know at cialiving.tv, and we appreciate Blain's Farm and Fleet for sponsoring today's segment.